good pastries, you know. I mean, they were good stuff. And then they had peanut butter, and we'd smear that peanut butter on that sweet roll. Woo! And them girls would be so happy. So, you know, we had the poles that hold up, you know, like the buildings have poles, you know, like for the structure of the building. Them girls would be going around that pole, just eating them sweet rolls and peanut butter. And then on a winter night, they would have ice skating. And then the old cook, her name was Germaine. She was a German woman. She would make she'd always pick me to help her. Oh, they had them great big, you know, they have those in the service, those big vats, you know, where they cook soup and stuff and all.
Big.
Yeah. And that big old vat would be full of milk. And she'd be making hot chocolate, you know, after we come in from outside ice skating and being out there. They always believed in the kids having a lot of fresh air. So when they go to bed, they'll be in bed and everything, you know. Oh, it was a thing, man. That was at the Catholic place. And then every morning at 6 o'clock, we had to get up. You see everybody go, and they had sinks. Sinks was lined up like, woo, I don't know how many sinks. Everybody would be going to their sink, you know. Woo. And at night, you'd have to go in they call it like a hopper room. You go in there and you wash out your socks and you wash out your panties and your bra. That's what you do. You bring them back. You slept in the dormitory at the Catholic school. And the other school I was in, you had your own private room. But at the Catholic school, big dormitory, big, many beds, and they had a thing like a little thing by your bed that had a little bar to hang up your socks and stuff. And you would put your socks there, and in the morning they were dry. And
yeah, I'm definitely interested in doing that.
that was a place. And everything was done on time.
Schedule.
Everyone had their own job to do. Some people had the dusting. Some people had the hallways. Some people had the bathroom.
It sounds like boot camp.
It was a routine. Yeah, I lived like that. I lived like that through my whole teenage years. But the other place, it was nice though. The grounds, oh man, the grounds. The Catholic place was old building. Oh, like somewhere in Europe somewhere. The structure of it and stuff, you know. And we had one, that was at the Catholic place. Lydia, her name was Lydia. She was the seamstress. And that's where they kept all the sewing machines and the ironing boards and the irons and stuff, you know. I'd like to be in it. I always like to be in that sewing room. It just seemed like so much comfort, you know, to be there. And I liked it because it had windows all the way around. Hey, this place, this Catholic place, had a 15-foot wall around it. It had a wall, a cement wall.
Why have a wall?
Just to protect the girls. And there was two sides. There was two sides. There was a side when you come in, and man, you know what? I was in another girls' school. I forgot about that. I was in another Catholic boarding school in Green Bay.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, I was in another one. I forgot about that one. And it was run by all nuns. And then they had a hospital. St. Vincent de Paul's hospital was across the street. And they gave us like privileges to work in the hospital. So we could walk. We were privileged. We could go to the hospital and work in the cafeteria. And when we would leave there after work, we'd take all kinds of Dixie cups, you know, ice cream. And when the nun would open the door for us to get in, I would hand her one. She said, no, no, no. I said, yeah, take it. And I'd put it down on the floor for her, you know. I said, take it. Maybe she didn't want to take it. She knew we took it. We took it on our way out. You know,
She didn't want to steal it.
Yeah. She probably. I forgot about that place.
It's a monumental move from Ohio. But she knew it
Man,
would
I
be a
can't
game
remember.
changer for his career.
So I was in the one in Green Bay, I was in the one in Milwaukee, and then I was in the one outside of Madison. Yeah. I would really like to go someday and just see. We were pretty close to it when we went to the
The
Dells.
Wisconsin Dells?
Yeah, we were pretty close to it. Yeah, because, and then I was reading the signs, you know, where the sign says Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Well, all those towns, a lot of girls that were from them towns, they were in that school too. There was about 4 of them that became a nun. And one comes on TV. I see her. Yeah. Her name was Noreen. And she told me one day, she said, well, I think I'm going to be a nun. I said, yeah, what name are you going to choose? And she said, Joan. And that's what her name is now. Sister Joan Noreen. I should write her a card.
You should.
Yeah, I should write her a card before, because I seen her on there, and she looks old just like me. You know, she got gray hair sticking up like that, and I could tell her neck is kind of getting, you know, kind of saggy like mine, and I could tell that she said she's my age. She's my age.
I've heard.
But I should.
You should send her a card.
I should send her a card. I think she's at Steubenville, Ohio.
Do they have like the address on the web or the TV?
Yeah. And
Nice.
I probably could find it out from EWTN. I could call the catalog, you know, the catalog, and I could ask about it. I've been wanting to do it now for at least 10 years.
Nice. Just do it.
I seen her on there ever since we had the cable.
Want to get like a postcard and start off, or do you want to send her a letter?
No, I would just send her a card. But I don't know what I would say. What would I say?
Just say, do you remember me? I see you on TV, and I remember, you know, you always said you want to become a nun.
Yeah. And I knew you when you was Noreen, but I don't know her last name. But I know her name is Noreen, and I know it's her because, you know what, I studied her one time. Yeah, I know her hands. I know what her hands look like. I still remember her hands. She had some fat fingers, like, you know, and she had some strong hands, and I remember that thumb, because one time I was sewing something, and I didn't have enough thread on the needle, so the thread that was in the needle, I threw it down. You know what she said to me? She said, someday, she said, you shouldn't throw that away because someday you might need just that much thread. I wonder if she would remember that.
You might want
I
to.
wonder if she would remember that. I mean, I often thought about that. Oh, you know what? One girl, let's see, what place was it? Oh, that was at the